All right. In a left turn, correct control coordination is indicated by the ball of the turn coordinator in the center. What is the flight attitude? One system which transmits information to the instruments has manufactured. Explanation: consider the vacuum system instruments first. Attitude indicator shows a level turn to the right, and heading indicator shows the turns to the left. They are clearly in conflict with each other. Turn coordinator shows wings level, coordinated flight. The airspeed indicator, altimeter, VSI, all indicates stable flight, level flight. The vacuum system has failed. Straight and level flight. Okay. Bunch of examples. When an aircraft is decelerated, some attitude indicators will process and incorrectly indicate a descent. Deceleration, some will process a descent. Which instrument indicates the quality of the turn? The ball of the turn coordinator. During normal coordinated turns, what attitude indicator error due to precession should you observe when rolling out of straight and level flight from a 180-degree steep turn to the right? Answer: the miniature aircraft would show a slight turn indication to the left. Errors in both pitch and bank indications on an attitude indicator are usually at a maximum as aircraft rolls out of a answer 180-degree turn. If a standard rate turn is maintained, how long would it take to turn 135 degrees? Answer: 1 minute, 30 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds. What is the flight attitude? One instrument has malfunctioned. Answer: level turn to the right. Level turn to the right. And explanation: the airspeed indicator indicates a slow airspeed below VSO. The airplane would likely be in a descent or approaching a stall. In either event, to hold altitude level, the pilot would have to apply an unusual amount of back pressure. The expected pitch attitude is not seen on the attitude indicator. Thus, one of these two indicators is wrong. Except for the airspeed indicator, we cannot see the power gauges. All instruments indicate a level turn to the right. This implies the airspeed indicator is the malfunction instrument. If a standard rate turn is maintained, how long would it take to turn 180 degrees? 1 minute. During normal operations, a vacuum-driven attitude indicator What is the attitude indication what attitude indication should you see when rolling out of 180-degree skidding turn to straight and level coordinated flight? The miniature aircraft shows the turn in the opposite direction of the skid. Opposite the skid. The miniature aircraft shows a turn in the direction opposite skid. If a half standard rate turn a half standard rate turn is maintained, how much time would be required to turn clockwise from a heading of 90 degrees to 180 degrees? Answer, 1 minute. What indications are displayed by the miniature aircraft of a turn? Rate of roll and rate of turn. Rate of roll and rate of turn. When aircraft is accelerated, some attitude indicators will process incorrectly indicate a climb. Accelerated will sometimes process and incorrectly indicate a climb. Slow and incorrectly indicate a descent. What does the miniature aircraft of the turn coordinator directly display? The rate of roll and rate of turn. That was an earlier one. What characteristic that a properly functioning gyro depends upon for operation is the resistance to deflection of the spinning wheel or disc. What indication is presented by the miniature aircraft of the turn coordinator? Indirect indication of bank attitude. Indirection of bank attitude. If the standard rate of turn is maintained, how much time would it be required to turn to the left from a heading of 90 degrees to a heading of 300 degrees? Answer, 50 seconds. If a standard rate of turn is maintained, how much time would be required to turn to the right from a heading of 90 degrees to a heading of 270 degrees? 1 minute. If a half standard rate of turn is maintained, how long would it take to turn 360 degrees? 4 minutes. 1 minute for 180 at standard rate, 2 minutes at standard rate, double that for half. If a 180-degree steep turn is made to the right and the aircraft is rolled out to straighten level the flight by visual reference, the attitude indicator may show a slight climb and turn. What is the flight attitude? One of the instruments has malfunctioned. Answer, climbing turn to the right. Explanation. Consider the vacuum system instruments first. The attitude indicator shows a level turn to the left. Heading indicator shows a turn to the right. They're clearly in conflict with each other. The turn coordinator shows a bank to the right. Airspeed indicator altimeter indicate a climb. The vacuum system has failed. Which illustration indicates a skidding turn? One. Balls to the right, the turn coordinators to the left. A gyroscopic attitude indicator may show pitch and bank errors during maneuvering flight. These are most pronounced when rolling out of a 180-degree turn. Indicates a slipping turn. Number 2. Both are to the left.